this video, we're going to do math geometry problems for measuring the area of circles, semicircles, and arcs. Let's get started with the first problem. So we'll be starting with this problem. Jay is ordering a custom mailbox. He asks for the dimensions of the door, which is shown below. Help Jay find the approximate area of the mailbox door with the dimensions he has. So we have 3 dimensions, and this is all we need. 11 inches, which is the height of the mailbox door. 13 inches, which is the length of the mailbox door. And then there's another one, 7 inches. And let me see if I can show you better. Just like a line here, and I'll highlight it in black, and it separates these like 2 different shapes, a rectangle and a semicircles kind of shape. So 7 inches would probably be the height of this rectangle portion. And so this was all we need for the dimensions to figure out the approximate area of this mailbox door. Okay, so basically, what we'll have to do is find the area of both these shapes that are separated by the line, and then we'll add them together, which will give us the combinative area. We also have this little card down here that I made, which is to calculate the radius. If we have an arc or segment with known width and height, so we have our width, it's 13 inches, and our height is easily figured out because 11 minus 7 is 4. And 7 inches is the height of the square portion. So to find the semicircle portion, we just have to do the entire thing minus square. Now we can just plug these values in. So h divided by 2 plus w squared divided by 8h. Let me write these down here. So our height and width. For h, then I will do equals 4. And then width, I will do equals 13. So now we can just plug these values in and solve this equation easily. So h divided by 2, 4 divided by 2, that's 2. And then this is width squared. And this is 169 divided by 8h, which is 32. So because 8 times 4 is 32. So if I'll just write this down, 169 divided by 32. So now basically this, if we can find the radius, I will show you how we can easily find the area with the radius. So 169 divided by 32. So I think 5 times, then minus 160, which we have 9 remaining, and then we just put a decimal because it can't go in evenly, and then we put a 0 and make it 90 because when we put a decimal, and then that goes in 2 times, I think 64, and it can't go over. So 5.2, and then we can use this because it's asking us for the approximate. So like we scroll up, we see approximate area, meaning that we don't have to find everything exact, but we should keep it like pretty exact till the very end where we totally round it up and use no decimals. But that's a wacky Excel. I think we'll just X out this 0.2 for now, just to keep everything neat and organized. So, and then we can just add 2 and 5. This equals 7. So now we figured out our radius. So we know this formula for the area of the circle probably. It's pi r squared. So I'll just write this down, pi r squared. And then so this pi r squared, we have to divide it by 2. Because the reason is that pi squared is the area of a circle, and a semicircle is a circle cut in half. So we want only half of the area. And then this would be the area of our semicircle. So let me calculate this. So r is 7, so r squared is 49, and then 49 pi. So actually no, I mean 49 divided by 2, and then we have to do pi. So 49 divided by 2 is 24.5, and then pi we have to times, so 3.14 as a pi, and so that way we could so that equals 76.93. So now this is like near the end, so we're going to round this up. So let me write everything down. It might be a bit confusing. Okay, so we've written down everything. So 76.93. So 77. So yeah, so we round it up and get 77. And then this is really easy. 13 times 7 is 91. Okay, so I wrote 91. And then we add it gets 168. You can also write it with a pen and paper or something to confirm that's true. And you will get 168. Let me just fix that 6. Okay, so yeah, we have our answer, 168. And we now need to remember our measurement unit. It is inches. So now let's go to the next problem. Okay, so find the area of the triangle given the area of the circle. And this will be pretty easy. Maybe it'll just take a few minutes. So we have to find the area of the triangle given the area of the circle. And the area of the circle is 141.5. Now, this may seem quite impossible because, like, we have to find the area of the triangle and we're only given the circle's area. How do we do this? But look here closely. The triangle's height looks like the radius, and the triangle's base looks like the diameter. So we could find these measurements from the area and then multiply using the triangle's formula, half into base into height. So let me write down this formula so we don't forget it. So this is height, this is base, and then this is radius, and then this the base is also diameter, and we can get the radius from the area. Yeah. Okay, and so I'll write the diameter down, and we know we can get the diameter by multiplying the radius by 2. Okay, so let's start doing this. So let's use the formula. So 141.5 and would equal half in the base and the height. So pi r squared. Okay, so 141.5 is equal to pi r squared. And then next thing we're going to have to write is to single out this radius. So divided by pi, and pi cancel out. This one also has to be divided by pi because we have to do everything equally. So the 141.5 divided by pi is equal to r squared. So then we have to do square root to get rid of this. So then we have to also square root this side, meaning that the root 141.5 divided by pi is the square root of it, and then divided by pi square root is equal to the square root of, the just r. Okay, so 141.5 divided by pi, so the whole square rooted, is equal to r. Now we single out this r and we found the value. So now we can just calculate this. So if we could put this in a calculator because pi you shouldn't really estimate. I think we should use a calculator. It's more accurate. So then we get 45.04. So now we have the radius. So r equals 45.04. And that's the exact one. I didn't round it or anything. So we go back here. I'll just erase this carefully so that we have less cluttered space. Okay, now we can find the area of the triangle. So 45.04, yeah. Yeah. So then this would be 90.08. This is editing audience. I accidentally wrote 45.05, but I meant 45.04. So yeah. So 90.08 is correct. Okay. So now we should so we have the diameter and the radius, so we can find the area of the triangle, half in the base and the height. So base and height 90.08 times 45.04 times half. So area would equal, so the area of the triangle and so we just have to do half into base and the height, and then we get the area. Okay, so the area would be 405 7 whereas so then this would be our answer. Okay, so now let us go to the next problem. Okay, so this problem might look confusing at first. Our radius is 7 inches And then this wacky symbol, it's actually called theta, is 120. And you might be wondering, what is theta? Well, theta is basically like a variable, like x, y, or z. But it's mainly used to represent angles in problems like these, where we're going to find arcs. So, so since theta is a variable like x, y, and z, we don't need to do anything special for it. We just oh, so now we can theta would be right here. So let me put the symbol here. It's kind of hard to draw like this. So this that will symbol theta. Okay. So this is theta, this arc, and the radius is 7 inches. So this is 7, and the other side is also 7. So we have both sides, and now we are asked to figure out this arc. The arc theta. So I'll call this arc A, and it'll anything within these arrows is A. So the first thing we have to do is we have to what we have to do is change this theta to right now what's it's like a angle, and now we have to change it to a measurement like a radiant actually. Radiant, so imagine the radius was wrapped around the circle, and like so we have a wrap around here, wrap around here, wrap around here, like that, and each one was around 7 inches, and that's a radian. So we have to convert this angle theta into a radian. So and that way it'll be easier to handle. So we have this entire thing. So this is the full circle, and so there's an amount of radians that cuts for here. I think 3.14, and a full circle is 6.28 radians, and and then it's symbolized by RAD. Coincidentally, that's the first 3 digits of pi. Yeah. Okay, so now we have to convert this theta into radians. So the way we do it is multiplying by pi over 1/8. Yeah. So we multiply by pi over 180. So now this cancel out these zeros. So 12 times pi over 18. So I'll rewrite this again. So now, yeah, I'll just fix this 12. Okay. Uh, oh yeah, just trying to fix things. Yeah. And let's simplify this actually while I'm at it. So this race, and then 12, what could we write it as? And then 4 times 3. So if 12 is 4 times 3, and then 18 is 6 times 3. And you see where I'm going here. We can cancel out these 3's. And so 4 pi over 6. And this again could be cancelled out to 2/3 over 6 actually. So now we have much simpler fraction, 2/3, 2 pi over 3. Then 2 pi over 3, which is our final product. Now, so then we have to multiply by the radius, which is 7. So 2 pi times 7. So then 14 pi. So 14 pi over 3. Okay. So this then I'll just clean up our workspace. Then so this thing, I'll just circle this. This would be our answer. Okay. And then you could do a 14 pi, and then in a calculator, pi 9. So then we do 3.14159 as pi, so 14 times pi, and then divided by 3, approximately, so 14.6607. Oh, right, and no space. Let me just rewrite it smaller. So 0.66. There, let me just give myself more space. 6607. So then this would be our answer. Okay, so now we are done with all of the problems. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you found it informative. Let me know what you thought of it in the comment section below. Be sure to subscribe and click on the bell icon so you never miss a video. I'm going to make this section of my videos the new announcement section, where I will announce some things so that you guys can stay up to date on my channel. The announcement for today is that I have a new Discord server. In this server, you can find things like resources for my channel, and I've also made an application that announces whenever I've made a new video. And that way you can stay up to date and never miss a video. Also, if you're a member of the channel, the server automatically detects that and assigns you a members only role, and also gives you access to a premium channel. And the same application will give you links to premium videos. Even though this perk is not included in my membership levels, it's one you can access just by joining the server. So, just check it out by going in my description and seeing the link labeled Join the Discord, or going on my channel profile and it'll be on my banner. Thanks for listening to the announcement today. Have a wonderful time!